Good morning, students. So today we are going to start with the new topic from the second module. So the name of that the chapter is basics of a report writing. So in the previous class we have studied about business etiquette. What are the different conversational styles, viewpoint, use of the positive language. In the viewpoint we have studied about the use of the you point and the we point. Okay, the importance of the you point you have studied in the previous class, and how you have to use the positive language, the use of the positive words in your writing, and the use of the courtesy while writing the particular letter. Now today we are going to see the next one, that is what are the basics for writing the reports. As you know that a lot of the organizations, either it may be the industry related to business, or any it may be related to the universities or any academic organizations, everyone is going to preparing the report, because reports are a very important uh, to the organizations. They are going to provide an important information. Is it clear? So the information is related to the study on what problem they have been analyzed. So what type of the information they have been gathered. Is it clear? So this is that they are going to say that reports are nothing but they are vital to the large organizations. So you will probably write them. Is it clear? So reports are always you are going to write it. Is it clear? So how often you write these particular reports is totally depend upon the size of the organization you work for. So here the question is going to be raised. Is it clear? How often you write, how many number of times you write these particular reports? Is it clear? It is totally depend upon the size of the organization uh, where you are going to work. Say for example, if you work for a smallest organization, a small organization, just very a few employees are going to be working. So just 10 employees are working in that organization. So you will probably write only a few reports. Is it clear? So if you are going to be working in a mid-size or a larger organization, so likely it is more than that, you have to write some many reports. And if you are going to work it in a larger organization, the more report you are likely to write. So here it is indicating that how often you write, it is totally depend upon the size of the organization. If your size of the organization goes on increasing, then you are likely to write a more number of the reports. As the organization goes on increasing, as you are going to work in a larger organization. Okay, so the greater is its complexity. So writing the report is not an easy task. So as the organization increases, is it clear, the complexity is also going to be increased, then greater the complexity. So the greater is the need for the information to manage the organization. If the larger the organization, you need a more information to manage that organization, and automatically complexity is also going to be increased to write that particular the report for such a large organization. Okay, now I'm just going to give you one of the example, that is the reports which you are going to be prepared by the students at the end of the semester on the projects what they have been done. Is it clear? So in the project what they have been carried out, the literature survey what they have been done. Okay, the proposed system will be there, and what are the functions in that particular system. So lot of informations you are going to put it into that, and the end of that semester you are going to submitting here. So that is one of the example that you people are submitting the report on the work what you have been carried out. Is it clear? The similarly we are also submitting the report that weekly number of classes, how much classes we have been taken per week. Is it clear? So how much syllabus we have covered. So all this information we are going to be collected from the different staff, and then you are going to put it into the specific format, and this is the report which you are going to be send it to the academic coordinator. So this is one type of the report which you are going to be preparing. So there are different the informations which you will be required in analyzing or to run the organization. If it is related to the business, you are going to requiring information of the products manufacturing. Okay, so the people are going to prepare a report on that, how the products are going to be manufactured, what are the raw materials are going to be required for the manufacturing. Is it clear? How many number of units are there, how many employees are going to be working, lot of in the information which is related to that production. And even you are going to make a report on the purchases, going to make a report on the sales. So depending upon the type of the information which is going to be required, is it clear? So you are going to start preparing the reports. Okay, now you are going to be see that what is the definition of that a particular report. Is it clear? That is a defining a reports. A business report is an orderly and objective communication of the factual information that serves the business purpose. So here they are going to be say that any business report what you are going to be prepare, it should be in an order way and objective communication of a factual information. Is it clear? So you are going to communicating the truth or the facts. Is it clear? Not a false information. That is an objective communication of a factual information. Okay, which serves that serves a business purpose. Now we are going to be see the words which are used in the definition. Is it clear? So the words here we have used, one is orderly, objective is there, communication is there, and a factual information is there. So now we are going to be see the keywords in this definition. Okay, so that deserves a emphasis. So orderly, so and info the communication whatever you are going to be do, it should be an orderly communication. Is it clear? And a report should be prepared very carefully in a particular order. So this is what he is going to be say, that a report should be in a particular order. While preparing we have to follow the order, and it should be orderly, helpful to communicate. While preparing you have to take a more care that information should be put it into the particular order. Objective will be there. Okay, the objective quality of a report is unbiased approach. So what you have to do here, so that is you should not make a the partiality here. So you have to go for an impartial approach. Is it clear? So that is the reports seek the truth. So based on the truth you have to write it. That's why they are going to say that the quality of the report is its unbiased approach. So it is typically depend upon the impartial approach, because reports seek the truth. Is it clear? So the next one is a communication. The word communication is broad in the meaning. It covers all the way of transmitting meanings, speaking, writing, drawing, etc. Is it clear? So the communication, as is going to say, that it is going to cover all the way of transmitting the meanings. Okay, so that is in terms of either it may be in communication may be done in terms of speaking, either it may be the writing, drawing, or other ways. The factual information is based on, as I already told, what is this factual information? The information whatever you are collected is based on the events, based on the records, or based on the data or the facts which you are having. Is it clear? So these are all the four keywords which is used in the definition of the report. That is always a business report is an orderly, it is an objective communication. Okay, objective communication of factual information. Is it clear? So as I already told, either the communication may be speaking, drawing, or any others. Okay, of factual information, that is all the information should be based on the truths or the actual facts, records, or the data. So that serves a business purpose. So the next one here we are going to see the examples here. So who are responsible for writing these particular reports? So different people are going to be write different types of the reports here. Is it clear? Say for example, a business report is going to be prepared for the business. As I told already, either it may be the sales report, marketing report. Is it clear? Either it may be the manufacturing report. So there are different types of the reports are there. The study on the market or the products. Okay, so that is what we call as the business reports is related to the business. And scientists are going to prepare the different types of the reports based on the research what they have been done. And doctors are going to prepare the reports based on the medical. They are going to prepare the reports of the patients and all. Ministers are going to preparing the reports here. Students are going to prepare the reports, and many other different peoples are also going to prepare the reports, the work what they have been carried out, the information what they wanted to communicate. Is clear? So now here we are going to be see the next one. What is the purpose of this particular report? So we have to determine the report purpose. Is it clear? So the purpose of this the report here, it is that your work on a report is logically begin with the need. Is it clear? So that is the work which you are going to be start on a the report. Is it clear? Logically it begins with the need, which we refer to generally as the problem. Is it clear? So whenever we have to start writing a particular report, logically first it begins with the need. Okay, the need is nothing but the problem. What is the problem? Is it clear? What analysis you have done on that particular problem? So that is, you will go on studying that particular problem, you go on collecting information on that particular problem or the solution about that problem. So all these things whatever you have done, then you are going to put it into the report. Is clear? So here is an example that someone or some group, that is some supervisors need information for a business purpose. Is it clear? So here some the people or some group supervisors who are working in an the large organization industries. Okay, so they need the information for the which purpose? For a business purpose. Is it clear? So here the example is that perhaps what is the need is, the question is that what is the need is. Okay, so the need is that the need is for the information. Okay, large organizations are to want to learn large business, you need the information. So first one here it is that the need is for information, you know that you want to collect the information. Another one is that you need the information and you analyze the information. Is it clear? Third is that you need the information, you analyze it, and based on the information and analysis you are going to make some recommendations what to do next, what decisions they have to take. Is it clear? So this is the need will be there. One is that just simply you need the information. Okay, another one is that you need the information, you will go on analyzing it. Next one is that you need the information, you analyze it, and based on the analysis you are going to make some recommendations. Is it clear? So your first task is to get the problem clearly in the mind. Is it clear? Otherwise the reports fail to reach its goals. So before starting the report, what you have to do, what is your first task? Your first task is to understand the problem. First you understand the need. Okay, so what is the problem? If you first get it, you clearly understand the problem, then definitely it will be help you to write the report in a well defined manner. If you fail to understand the problem, if you fail to make it clearly in your mind about that particular problem, the report is going to fail to reach its goals. Is it clear? So now before writing the problem, what is our first task? Our first task is to get the problem clearly, understand the problem clearly. Okay, then you go for the next step. Without understanding the problem, what is the problem is, what is the need, so you can't write the report. So this is the first task, to get the problem clearly in the mind. Okay, so the next one here it is that for that what you have to do, so we have to go for the preliminary investigation. Is it clear? To do this, what you have to do, you have to start a preliminary investigation. That is the literature survey what you have to do. Is it clear? So you should begin by gathering all the information you need to understand the problem. So to understand that problem, we have to gather all the information whatever is necessary. Is it clear? To understand the problem, you have to start collecting the information, gathering the information. Is it clear? Whatever is needed to understand that particular problem. Now the question is that you have to gather the right information or the relevant information which is related to that particular problem. So okay, so how to gather this information, how to gather the relevant information? So it is totally depend upon the problem what we are going to handle. So we can gather the information, that is gathering the material from the company files, talking over the problem with the experts. Okay, so by referring the company files you can collect the information. So talking over the problems with the experts, also you are going to get the information. So you can search through some electronic media or through the print media, or you discuss the problem with those who authorized the report. So if you do all these things, it will help you to collect or gather the information, is it clear, about a particular the problem. Okay, so we will stop it here. The next one here we will go see for the need for a clear statement of the problem.